What's up? You might know that I haven't really uploaded in a while. When was actually the last time I uploaded? 2 weeks ago. It's been a while since I uploaded, and the only reason for me not uploading is I'm lazy. I didn't have the motivation. It sounds wrong saying not having the motivation. I had the motivation to upload. I just didn't want to. Some of you might also know that I make music in my free time, or like I make beats and stuff like that. I don't use any vocals because the best mic I have is this one, and it's not really the best for. So I thought, just because today I had the feeling I want to upload something, I want to record. So I thought, why don't I just show how I make music? This is going to be it's not going to be the best, like, for those who never used a music program or anything like that before. It's just, if you're interested to see how I make beats, I'm gonna show how I made this beat. It's not the best beat I've done. I think it's kind of good. I don't know. That is my opinion. I've been making music for about 6 months now. It's a lot better than when I first started. So today I'm going to kind of show you how I make music. Kind of. I'm gonna show you how I made this beat. So let's just get on with it. Okay, so when you make music, you need a melody, and I suck at making melodies, so I just look through my melody samples when I have a few samples with music already done. I think it's let's see which is
2,000 years later.
Well, I can't really find the sample now, but it sounds like this because I took the sample and I cutted it and changed around a few sounds to it and put on some effects, so now it sounds like this. And now I have the actual melody. We need drums. When I make trap beats, because this is a trap beat, hip hop, stuff like that, you usually use kicks, hi-hat, clap, a snare, and percussions, and bass. So if I start showing the actual kick, the kick sounds like this alone. And with the melody and only the kick. Whoops. It sounds kind of dry and nothing really is happening. Usually add a hi-hat. I have more of I wouldn't say it's complicated, but usually you just have a hi-hat that goes. This one is a little bit different. This one sounds like this. I just started with putting up some few, like, I listened to the actual sample, and I in my head already heard. Together, all of this sounds like this. You need a clap or a snare and stuff like that, so I added this clap. I also wanted a snare that hits every, like, I don't really remember. I think it's every half beat or whatever it's called, and it's like this, so you don't forget the tempo. Real simple, nothing weird about it. When I started making this beat, I found this sound. I just found this, and I put out. I like this. Then I chopped it, so it sounds like this. like a sound. I don't know why. Now everything sounds like this. And then in all songs you need a bass, a fat good bass. So that was a lie. You really don't need a bass at all in some songs. That's just what I recommend. And the bass here is I wouldn't say it's easy to find the right bass because it has to be in tune with the melody. So usually what I do is just listen, trying to hear the bass notes of it. I'm not the best at it, so usually I get my dad to help me because he knows stuff like this. And I came up with this. Did you hear there in the end? This is kind of complicated, but it was. You hear that? Here. A little vroom. That's called in FL Studio 20 Producer Edition that I'm using. It's called slide 808, where you make it slide, so in the beginning it starts to, if I didn't have this, it would be used. But if I add it, it sounds like it slides up, but if I put it down here, it's going to be, it goes down. It's a, you can make cool effects. And I also had it on I put the bass on every kick, so it gets the actual punch. Because if we have this without have everything without the kick, it sounds like this. Kinda cool, but then if you use the actual kick also. Ooh, you feel that? I had some effects on, you can see I added a thing called an EQ. It's when you cut out low and high high and low frequencies. If we take the melody for example, and I haven't done anything, I resetted it. You see all of the sounds is in here, so if I do this I can change that. I just cut it in, so all of the other sounds have a lot more space to work in. It's going to sound a lot more cleaner. I also thought that actual bass without any, because this bass got a few effects, without anything it sounds like this. You can still hear the bass, but it's not as cool. So I added this fast diss so I can distort it a bit. It's a bit more distorted and cool. And this limiter that is connected to the kick. So every time the kick hits, the actual kick has more sound, and then the bass comes out or whatever. So now everything together sounds like this. See, it's simple, but it's kind of good. So the thing I did when I arranged the actual beat, so you have the full song, is I pressed on this little button up here and pressed make unique. So I have one here that's called melody 12.2. I took it and I pressed a thing called reverse, so it's backwards. I also pitched it down a bit, so it's not as so when the actual melody kicks in, it's a lot more, what would I say, fire or something. So in the beginning I have the reversed melody. And then the kick and the snare and the percussion comes in. Also about here I added a thing called a riser that sounds like this. It's the thing so you get hyped before the actual drop thing. But then it sounds like this. And there, the song is done. So I'll just play the whole song for you, and then I guess the video is done. Thanks for watching. I'm TSS. Peace out.